2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Justin Upton strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Rod Carew comes forward looking to add to this early lead. He'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Jonathan Lucroy steps in now.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And reined in, 1 away. Juan Marichal comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yoenis Cespedes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 1-2. And he got him.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clayton Kershaw is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Rod Carew will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. 1 down. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Hosed.
Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Al Kaline will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Kershaw's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. The 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and that we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first. Kevin Quackenbush is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Joe Pennick will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far, as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Second baseman
Jackie Robinson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the Keone Kela will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Dave Winfield will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. To first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Ralph Kiner stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Al Kaline ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Corey Knebel will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Justin Upton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Carlos Correa will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adrian Beltre is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Aroldis Chapman will come in and pitch now. Chapman has the target. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
That's a ball.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on. Rod Carew leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Pulled toward right center field. Kaline sprinting after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. George Brett strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Robinson takes it in. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Eaton is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Mets down to their final out now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Miguel Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
1 strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Jackie Robinson heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And, you know, these guys were shut out last time out. And, hey, that's going to happen here in the postseason. I mean, it's not like you're facing these journeyman number 4, number 5 starters anymore. Once you get into the postseason, it's the best of the best. You're seeing number 1s, number 2s, and you know, they've got another tough assignment here. But, hey, no question. This offense has to get going if they're going to hang around in this series at all.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. But if these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking to strike out the side to begin the ball game. And another foul ball. Just underway here in Southern California. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Berra scoops it up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Rod Carew stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lofton is there. 1 away.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
George Brett will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to Ralph Kiner makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Al Kaline. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Carlos Correa into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jose Abreu strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. In the air now, out to right field. Kaline is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Now to the plate, Yogi Berra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Justin Upton gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Justin Upton.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Chris Bryant will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Upton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Scherzer looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Jacob deGrom will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Corey Seager will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Dave Winfield stands in for the first time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Rod Carew will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Yoenis Cespedes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Goes to third with it, and he is in there. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 3-0 now. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. George Brett in now. Popped out in his first trip. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah,
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he hits another guy. 4 in a row. Weak. And that hit batsman may be the one that breaks the camel's back. I have a feeling the home plate umpire has seen enough of our starter, and indeed he has. He's ejected him from the ball game, and really I can't blame him.
I can't either. I mean, the warning was already issued to both benches, so this can't come as any surprise to anyone. But he's looking around saying, who, me? Yes, you. Time to hit the showers, pal.
Chris Archer will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Corey Seager will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. And they get the double play at third. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move ahead to the fourth inning now in game 2. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. Jackie Robinson will stand in to begin their half of the fourth with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This is where, as a pitcher, you can start to put the clamp down. This was a tie ball game, but now all of a sudden, he's out there with a 5-run lead. So you can bet he won't be afraid to start going after guys a bit more, just like he did right there.
Clayton Kershaw is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Kenny Lofton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Pitch is popped up. Carew is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dave Winfield digs in now, hoping he gets to see some pitches here after being intentionally walked in his first appearance.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The pitcher, number 22.
Clayton Kershaw comes forward, and we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out.
Well, in my opinion, if it's anybody else in the order, let him swing. But you're talking about a pitcher. Make sure he gets the ball down, move the guy to third base, and go to work.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's safe. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and they got him.
The batter,
Rod Carew steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they'll kind of have to come right after him this time because there's no good reason for walking him right here.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Lofton, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
the center fielder, number 52.
Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away. Ralph Kiner heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And taken in out there for the first out. Al Kaline stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Chopped foul right at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Winfield moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And that finds the target, nothing in 2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Kershaw is ready. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order goes